Good evening, everyone. Okay, you are speaking to Vuchi. Okay, today we'll be analyzing like two things. We'll be analyzing Nasdaq, or I've already analyzed Nasdaq, so I'll be sharing like my view on Nasdaq, and we'll be also analyzing gold. These are starting to be my two favorite pairs. That I'm actually good at trading. So I'm just gonna share like the overview, my own view. Like there's no need for you to follow the signal, or there's no need for you to follow the trades. So what you can do is just to observe, maybe learn a couple of things from me. But before that, please subscribe, like, and share this video so that everyone else can learn a thing or two about trading. So I myself, I've been in this industry for a long time. I understand a few. I had to change the way I view the market, you see. So I don't want to make a long video. Before anything else, let's just start with the analysis. Okay. We're just gonna start with gold for now. Like I've been like looking at the news for gold, maybe trying to figure out what's gonna happen, like to hear other traders' views so that I know what I'm doing. Like I don't want my decisions to be based on emotions, like I actually want to know what I'm doing, you understand? So I read a couple of this news, like, okay, like clearly it's been dropping, like they've been saying it's dropping. And if you can check some of this news, they were posted 10 hours ago. MSN, like India, Yahoo Finance, like this, there are a lot of sources, you understand, that you can actually check, you understand? So for now, okay, the fundamental forecast, like this, I follow Yahoo Finance a lot. Like I can see that it says strength is strengthens as buyers ignore potential bearish Fed news, you understand? So like it gives me an idea. Okay, they are ignoring, like they can see that, okay, this thing, it's negatively, like it's crashing or whatever, it's dropping in value, but they're still ignoring that, and like they are pumping up money buying that, you see. Like we did catch a couple of trades, I think 2 trades which were on a downtrend, so I'll also discuss that quickly. So let's just go to the charts, because this is where it gets interesting, because I remember we caught which move? Okay, this one we missed. Okay, then we caught, it was this one. Then again it went up. I think we bought at this area, then it went up, and like because of some sources that I look for, which I'll explain in a few minutes, like I saw that, okay, actually this thing, it's gonna drop. So like we move our stop losses, then we were out in profit, like in my next like coming videos, I'll share everything with you guys. Like I want to share like how to build a company, like how to build a actual portfolio for trading, and actually like make this as your investment. It's like grow it as a portfolio, you see. Like I'll share that in the next coming videos. I don't know when. I don't want to make empty promises, but we got out somewhere. We bank a little bit. It was not much. Then there was this okay, it was this crash that happened 2 weeks back that we caught all of it. So this is at a current price, and today it's like Sunday, 21st of March. So yeah, so according to the news, and according to like where I look for like at least a clear view what's gonna happen next, is that I'm on this group. It's for free. It's on Telegram. Like they send out COT reports, you understand? So let's just go to gold first and look at what's happening this week and might happen next week. So as you can see down here, like we can see that, okay, there's still cells that are actually gonna come. according to this analysis. So I think, personally, I think that, okay, this week we might experience some sales, and next week we might start actually buying gold, according to the way I view COT report, and according to the way, like the way I view it is not like everyone the way they explain it. So in this group they have their own way of reading this. So if you join the group, like just catch the name, it's like COT or community, like just search it on Telegram. I'm sure there's a lot of them, but you can join. Currently it has like 1,200 subscribers, and it's been growing. Yeah, because their information is very, very useful. So we know that we are expecting some sales, and as you can, like what happened last week, but like they release another report of which we can expect buyers. So we're just gonna go look for sell first and go look for a potential buy. So this buy doesn't mean that it's gonna go up to the low. Like just gonna keep monitoring it every week closely. So my thoughts for this week, gold, is that I'm a price action trader. Like my skill is price action. So I'm just gonna start with my Fibonacci just to check something here, because I can see with okay, it's downward trend retracement. It's been happening like down retracement. Let's see here, down retracement at 68.60. It started shooting down. So okay, that's good. Let's check the second one. So you see this one retested at 61.8 retracement level of Fibonacci. I use like default settings for this retracement level, so I don't do anything. I just go to my tools, then I select Fibonacci, then I don't really like modify it. I just use it as it is, like the way it is. I don't try to even modify it. Okay, so here again we see the impulse move. This is a retracement, so we're looking for an area where we can actually sell. So just by looking at this, like there's a very few interesting area that I can select. So it's either this area, because as you can see, like it came down and give a little bit of support, went up, then break that support, and if you can see there are a few rejecting candles, then it started going down. So other traders are looking at that area of sell, but me, what I'm mostly like interested in, like what I believe in, is that in the market, like you have to buy low and you have to sell high, you understand? So here for me, like I cannot, like I can sell at this area if it gives a bit of more confirmation here, but I'll look at to sell a bit higher. You see, if you can check, there's another like resistant area somewhere here. Let me just do this so that you guys can see. Okay, something like this. If you can see, like it's been like resistance, support, resistance again. If you can see this rejecting candle. So, and if you go a little bit back, there's also that support, then it broke, resistant. Then you can see there's high liquidity there. So me, I'll be looking to sell at that area for now, but I just need more confirmation, because like I have to look for a lot of things. But it's interesting. Let me just take this from here to there. Okay, 61 gives that one. Oh, this thing. Okay, just do what I do best. I think this one is very valid. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me check something. So if you can see, there's actually like a trend going up. So it will be best to sell when it breaks this trend. But me, like, I want to enter from the beginning, because if it goes like, if it starts and goes like fast and breaks from here, that means I'll be selling from this area. So that means my stop loss will be somewhere here. So I cannot risk that, especially on gold, especially on 4 hours. It's a lot. So we rather catch it here. You understand? So I'm just going to do a little bit of more analysis. I hope you don't get confused along the way. I just want to check something. This is 50%. Okay. Oh, sorry. Wrong tool. Here is 50%. Just going down. Okay, it does give that. Okay. So like I use like this reverse, like for me it's just a normal Fibonacci, but I use it reverse to give me entries, you see. So what we're gonna do is just that I just want to do a little bit more analysis just to make sure. Just give me, like, I can see this high, bounce from that high to that. Okay, so like this. So for now I can see that, okay, this is a rising wedge, right? So I can like see with, okay, obviously a rising wedge can only mean a continuation. So a rising wedge like can only mean a sell. Like a rising wedge is a sell, a falling wedge you look for buys. So like you can look for like a break, then you know that it's gonna go, like, not would you know for sure, because you know, like, it's not 100%, but we have like CO2 to prove, like, to support our decisions, because for this week it says sell, then next week we start buying. So okay, let me just finish with my analysis because I was checking something. I just looking for numbers that actually can give us. Okay, let me try this. I love harmonics. I love harmonics, guys. Yo, I love harmonics. Okay, let me just do this and check something else like this. Okay, so here 73, 72, 80, 84. Okay, that one doesn't check out. It's gonna be a bit tricky, this one. So this one makes sense. This one makes sense. Okay, let me just see again. Okay, now this one makes sense again. Okay, let me just do this. Something like, I'm just checking the numbers if they do give us a proper buy, a proper sell, I mean, sorry, a proper sell. So I'm just calculating here. Okay, this one also gives us something. Okay, from this point, yeah, give us something. Okay, this low, that low. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with this one because also it confirms. Okay, let me check one last thing. Starting from this low, lower high, this one, no. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay, just gonna stick to this one because that's the number that I'm looking for. Okay, this is a bed formation. Like, I don't really know the names. Like, there's a lot of them. Like there's bats. Oh, there's a lot. There's a shark. There's a lot. I just look for certain numbers. Then if they do correspond, then I know that one, it's actually a good area to make that decision at that point. So far, this one, yeah, gives us the right numbers. Okay, so probably let's sell from this area. Stop loss obviously is going to be here. Then TP is going to be here. So like TP, I'm not really sure for now because I'm still going to analyze that buy. I can see in which area I can actually buy. So just gonna add something like, I love doing this thing, like can come there, then we can have our dead touch here. Then that's when we can start actually seeing the price moving down. Like it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is a pattern. Like this actually it's a bearish pattern, like because everything is just pointing down, like it's gonna sell. So me and my team, me and my groups, like we're gonna sell from here. Me and my like private groups sell from here. Oh, there's a lot of pips. Okay, it does give a good ratio, like 1:6. So like if you risk $1, you're gonna get $6. If you risk $10, you're gonna get $60. If you risk $100, you're gonna get $600. So that's how I calculate. It's like I use my pips. Like I can say, like my risk to reward is very important because I don't want to be risking $1 to get $1 or risking $2 to get $1. For me, as a trader, I learned that the hard way. Like I lost money because I thought I knew what I was doing. But like I'm sharing this so that you can learn from me without experiencing it. Yeah, because it does get so. Like what I do again, like I check, like I have this cool indicator that like I enrolled for. Like I also teach this specific indicator with my group. So like we're just gonna go to gold. I just want to check something before. Okay, this is a really downward trend. Okay, we did have like a volume of buyers somewhere here. You can see, like I use this mostly for volume, like to check the volume. Say okay, so that I can make like a solid decision. You understand? So far we don't see sellers. So by the time it goes up, it will create like enough volume of sellers. So I'll be also like candle to candle, like paying attention to this, because if I see a volume of buyers going up again, meaning that they're gonna buy, so it's gonna shoot up. So I'm also gonna pay more attention to this. So there's also a course that I enroll for Belly FX, like those indicators. I just use that for confirmation of candles. So it's pretty much cool. So I just combine them and put them in one just to have a clear view. But what I teach again, I teach like your pivot points, because they play a great role. So these are the pairs that I trade. Okay, except for this one. This one, let me just hide it. GBP, JPY. I don't trade it anymore. I'm just gonna remove it from my watch list. This is what I trade, nothing else. This is what I trade. So it's just 19 pairs. So just gonna do this. Let me check something. Go to loading. Okay. So we can see, Guti, there was actually a weekly resistance in our actual. Okay, it's not there because we are. Yeah, is it there? Let me check the numbers. 1776, 1784. So we are actually selling a bit higher. We are actually selling a bit higher. We're actually gonna sell a bit higher. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna actually sell a bit higher so that our risk becomes low. Somewhere here. Because of, if you can see also here, there's that resistance that's going on here. There's that resistance that's going on here. There's that support, break, resistance, break, support, break. So we're waiting for resistance going down. So I hope I make sense. I hope I make sense to you guys. So okay, now that we've seen the side of sellers, let's look at the side of buyers. So we're just gonna say, okay, no, remove drawings, and we go to, okay, let me just start in a higher time frame. Let me go to weekly, because we want to see it all. We want to see it all. We want to see it all. So let me start again from this low, because this one is like, it's like a simple one. Bounce exactly at you. This was a powerful trade. I don't know how I missed that. So let me just go to daily and actually see what's what here. What is what here? So just do something like this. Start again. From low to high. Yeah, that was a beautiful bounce. But is it complete? Because I can see. Yes. Oh, okay. Can see this. Okay, let me just wait until here. Okay, this is a clear downward trend. Like it's here. Like this is a clear channel. Like you can see those bounces 1, 2, 3. So we might actually see it like going up. You know, like what I expect it to do is that it can come here and actually come like this. It is possible. For now, we're just gonna, if we buy it from this area, we're just gonna take profit here. So if they give another like that week they add buys, we're gonna add our buys at this area, because of course of this support resistance and stuff, and actually push it up. Then there will be move. Once it breaks and retest and goes, we move our stop losses to that break or that low, you know. But for now, I can see, or it can come, you know, like this thing can actually come here, but that those buyers are far away. Okay, I'm gonna stick to this. Let me just go in deeper and understand it. So where's that 50%? Go all the way to that high. So because if I use this method, it gives me like bias like down here. Like the bias will be like, oh, because like this is going to be one of the weirdest trades I'll ever take. So like this, which actually makes sense. Okay, let me just add a line, horizontal line to check. Okay, we can actually buy there. This is the market. It's capable of doing this. It's capable. Okay, just analyze it. Okay, this is it. Hmm. Okay, yeah. If I check it here, it's a bit far. Okay, but not a bit far. You can still get to that area. The market is more than capable. It's more than capable. Okay, let me just add this. Let me go back to weekly. And if we can check on weekly, that area actually has liquidity, because if you can check here, like there's, oh, let me just zoom in. You see like resistant, support, 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 break. Then it came resistant, break. Oh, this trade is gonna be one of oh, messy trades that I've ever took. It's a mess here. It's a mess. But it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay. Just want you guys to see properly. So we still have that trend, like that channel going down, and yeah, you can still spot out some few things. Okay, let me just see that area. If I'm selling it a bit higher, I'm selling it around here. Okay, it's gonna, like, this sell move is actually gonna be like a proper sell move, you know, like I've seen this kind of movement before. So just gonna, yeah, it makes sense from this view. It makes sense. Okay, so let me check if I buy from this area and hold it until this area. While those are a lot of pips, but the risk to reward though is good. Yo, the risk to reward is good. It's like 1:9. I mean, like, yo, if you risk like $10, you'll get $90. You'll be making, like, profit that you can make is actually $90. So You know, like I'm confident with this buy, even though like it looks a bit very far. It looks far. I don't think this buy move. No, like I don't think we should be buying at that low next week. It's impossible. Like it's not impossible, but the way I'm viewing it, like I can see what it can take a lot of weeks actually to get down there. So this decision maybe it's for long-term traders. You see, like for position traders to actually like buy it from there. We're not gonna be buying that low. It's like if we follow COT, we're not gonna buy that low. Rather we buy it if it's a retracement up. Rather we buy that retracement up and actually go with it down. You understand? Sell it until our long-term buy. You understand? So for now, this for next week, I don't think so. For this week, we are confident. I'm confident about the sales, but for that coming week, those buys that I saw on this is not it. No, it's not like no, this is not it. So I think let me just remove everything. I think let's just go to daily. I think if we focus on daily, we can actually catch those buys. So let me just do this. Okay, I see something here. Let's use this low and that last high. So which it's still giving us that very same, like, okay. Very, very interesting. Okay. This is very interesting. This actually makes sense. You. Okay, I think I know like where we can after the sell that are gonna happen this week. So like I think I have an idea where we can actually buy. Like this is the like already it's been there, but I think it's gonna come and test that area again for the second time to create like a W kind of setup. So it's gonna maybe rise to our entry somewhere here, which is somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here. Okay, let me just do something like to our cell, something like here. Okay, then go down here again, then complete the W formation. This one, like I have confidence, like I'm confident in it. So just gonna do this just to calculate the risk to reward. Oh, whew, that's a lot of pips. Yo. Hmm. But the reward is good though. Like 27,000 pips reward. Risk to reward is again like 1:6. Yeah, 1:6. So it totally makes sense why I would buy from this area next week. Remember, we already know that we're gonna sell from this area going down. I've already given a sell signal. So that means this week, once my cells are triggered, then I'll give obviously a buy. You understand? If my cell haven't triggered, I won't give any buy, because like it might go down, and actually you'll find Guti, we might buy from this area, like somewhere here, to take it up. But for now, I'll stick from this, but I won't take this buy this week, but next week. If it doesn't come to my buy this week, I'll definitely set a buy limit at this area next week. Next week. It is only next week that I'll buy. This week, I won't. I'm looking for sell at that area. That's it. I'll make my profit. Then next week, enter the buy. If it's somewhere, maybe it can do anything. Maybe we might hit our stop loss, but I am confident that it can rise a bit, then start falling down. Then we can take it up with a buy. But for now, we are only gonna look for a sell for this week. Then from next week, it is then that we can actually look for a buy. So I know people love Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, I look at a lot of things. You understand? Like I look at this, like you get it on Finviz, it's for free. You don't pay anything there. So like I look at SP 500 because they know I like they colorate. So I just check with okay the performance. You know, this is like a weak performance. I can see that okay it's bearish. So that's why I've been selling Nasdaq for the past week. You understand? Looking for sell. Okay, we looked for a sell, then it hit our stop loss, then we entered a better price. We bank a little, then it returned to our entry. We re-entered, then it started going down. So yeah, it was an awesome week, and we had like a couple of awesome weeks with Nasdaq. So here I just look for confirmation, like the overview. I just want to see everything. Like I think it's like I can like see like from this point of view, I can see the big companies, which are these. I can see like okay, which one is dominant here. Like I don't use this to trade. I just use it to view, like for my, like there's a well view. I can see what's happening like with stocks worldwide. Like there's a full view, which like you can see there's a lot of stocks, because you can see like they go like this is a weak performance. Like you can clearly see that okay, the bears, like when it comes to SP 500, when it comes to, but this is just a weak performance, because if we go to let's say a year performance, it will tell you something different. You can see that thing is bullish. So if you're gonna make a decision yearly, that means you're gonna look for buys, because you can see that okay, this thing is been going up. You can see gains like 182% gains in the last year, you see. So like I don't use it to trade. I know people think like, I had someone asking me, "Oh, man, how much do I sell this thing is for free, like for Infinvis, like my mentorships and signals, like that one for sure you will pay for. But for now, like this, I don't also teach this. How I analyze it, I don't teach it at all. So yeah, so let's go to the charts and check. I already analyzed Nasdaq, so let's do this. Go to 4 hour. Nasdaq is my favorite. Like I'm falling in love with Nasdaq. So like for now, we are expecting to sell more. You understand? If you understand support and resistance, like structures, like you can clearly see that here it's just a head and shoulder that is forming, but it has double heads. Like it's shoulder, head, neck, head. Then on the right shoulder, that's where we're gonna start selling. But again, you can see Guti, there's a lot of things going on in that area, because if you can see, it broke down and retested and going down. So we expect it to come back, then go start falling. then we're gonna buy from this area. According to COT, is that we must look for buys this week. So this is the like an area where I am willing to buy, because like you can see, like if you go to a smaller time frame, you'll see like there's a retest, break, like retest, like there's a lot going on here. So it's my liquidity zone for next week. So at that area, I'm just gonna pump buys, and we know Nasdaq, when it goes up, it's just like pumping. So our risk to reward here is something like 1:11. So if I risk about 10k, I can like, okay, $100, I can make like $1,100. So which is good. It's like it's really good returns. You understand? So we caught this sell, we missed this sell, then we caught this sell here. Oh, our first sell was here, then it hit our SL, then it went down. Oh, it hit our sell, then we entered here, it went all the way down. So we move our SL to profit, then it came back. FOMC news, like it came back and take us out on break even. Then we entered sell again here, then we started making money. We bank around here. Before I send this this signal to my group, like we already banked somewhere here, then now we're waiting to sell again. We're gonna bank around here, then start with the buys. So this is actually like interesting, like because everything just went like the way I wanted it to, especially with Nasdaq. So when we are selling Nasdaq, I don't look at SP 500 and USDT, because we made wins with the sales, but we made more wins with buys on USDT and SP 500. So on those pairs, I only look for a buy. So if I buy Nasdaq, obviously, like I'm gonna look for a buy in USDT, and I'm gonna look for buy in SP 500. I'm not gonna share that for now. Like I cannot cover everything in one video. And this video, like I thought it was gonna be 30 minutes, and it's longer than that. So I apologize for that. But for now, this is what my view is on Nasdaq. So like you can just observe and check it out. Like these are only my views, you understand? Other people might have different views, and no one is wrong. We are here to learn. So yeah, have a great week. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, guys. So this actually YouTube, I use it as my free group, where I give free lessons and stuff. So if you are expecting like a free Telegram group, I do not have, and I won't have it. This is my free group. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys understand. And if you have your own views, please comment and tell me what you think, and we can make the best decision, you understand? So this is just me providing you with the way I analyze. Like if you would like to subscribe to our Signal group, you're welcome to subscribe to our Signal group. If you like to actually take like my course, I know it's expensive, like it's like 10,000 rands, so it's expensive, but the mentorship there is great, and it's not like your 2-day course. Like it's really, really long. Like it will take you a month or two to finish it. Then there will be my mentorship. So I'll add you to my mentorship group, where we actually share these ideas. So have a great week, profitable week. I hope this will add to your profitable week, because we are positive people that we know that we're going to be profitable. Thank you. Bye.